So to the people who tried to blackmail me and thought they could really mess up my life with that, this one's for you. I hope you can sit nice on it.
Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. NikkieTutorials is officially the bravest, most empowering YouTuber of 2020. She recently came out as being transgender after being blackmailed into doing so. In her 17-minute video she posted on Monday, she had titled the video "I'm Coming Out". In it, she laid out her journey as a trans woman and why she chose to talk about it now. Nikkie explained in her video that her decision to come out was actually forced by someone attempting to blackmail her. Nikkie further explained that she did want to come out eventually online, but on her own terms. Since coming out, Nikkie has received support worldwide from fans and fellow influencers. James Charles had tweeted, "I'm so happy for Nikkie. I can't stop smiling today." Jeffree Star had tweeted, "You are such an inspiration and so effing brave. Love you and I'm proud to call you a friend." Fans had commented on her video stating, "This is the most iconic, amazing, beautiful thing ever. She wanted to be known as her, as Nikkie, not as some trans beauty YouTuber, just herself. How effing beautiful. I would have never guessed it, and proud of her for coming out. She's an amazing human. All the love." Another fan had said, "I can't stop crying. I'm so proud of you. Truly an inspiration to so many girls out there who really need the support and validation. I have a newfound respect for you. Sharing this part of your life must have been terrifying, and yet you've taken the leap. I'm so sorry you had to be cornered into coming out. Thank you so much for sharing this part of your life and journey with us. Sending much love. You've got a new subscriber here." Not long after posting her video, Nikkie had taken to her Instagram story to discuss her feelings post coming out.
Hi. Wasn't expecting that. Good morning. Hello. Uploaded my video yesterday. I was expecting a lot of situations, but what happened last night is something I never even would dare to dream about. The incredible amount of love and support and warmth means so much to me. And I just, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna take today to just read everything, take it all in, process, and be free. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday was crazy. The entire Dutch press spoke about my not even Dutch press, worldwide press spoke about my coming out video. And I was even the #4 most searched name of Google worldwide yesterday. And while that is crazy, it also makes me really happy because that means that my message is spreading and I hope I get to help others. I'm very new to all of this, but if there's one thing I want to do is help little Nikkies out there. So it is still all so surreal. Even talking about it feels like I'm like doing something wrong, but it's okay because I'm free.
So leading on from this, if we rewind a little, Toofaced Cosmetics, the company who screwed NikkieTutorials over big time by making $10 million off their collab with her and only paying her $50K, well, they hate her so much, ever since this information got leaked to the public in Jeffree and Shane's documentary series. Nikkie had also tweeted at the time the documentary aired stating, "I signed my contract with Toofaced back then because I was naive and didn't know any better. At the end of the day, I signed it. It's my own fault. But what I'll never forgive is that allegedly they changed the palette's quality behind my back. Thousands of negative reviews, and I was clueless." Well, Danny Blandino, also known as Makeup Princess on Instagram, which the account has since been deleted, made this statement in her bio after Nikkie's coming out video. "Transgender, huh? That's not the only thing she's been lying about." Now, fans were absolutely outraged and came for Toofaced Cosmetics. They wanted to cancel the house. People are acting like Sephora, BoxyCharm and Ulta Beauty can just cut ties with Toofaced overnight, as if there are some airtight contracts in place. It doesn't work like that, folks. Yes, they have to wait for the contracts to expire and nobody knows when that will be. In the meantime, just don't buy their products. Their contracts could have some kind of sales requirement that would allow them to terminate the contract early. Jared Blandino, the CEO of Toofaced, had made a statement on his Instagram story not long after his sister had been completely demolished by the internet. He had stated, "I would like to make sure it is understood that although I love my sister very much, the things she says or does has absolutely nothing to do with me and do not in any way reflect me, my opinions, thoughts or feelings, nor speak for me or Two-Faced in any way, shape or form. I have always stood for love, equality and kindness in my life in everything I do. I am sorry for the hurt she has caused. Let it be known that I am truly shocked and disgusted to my core at her recent actions. I do not tolerate this behaviour, and she is no longer an employee of Two-Faced. I would like to say how proud I am of NikkieTutorials and how inspired I am for her strength and sharing her beautiful truth with the world. I am sending all my love to her. What are your thoughts on this statement? Let me know in the comments. So Two-Faced Cosmetics really needs to take a seat and look at how professional brand owners treat their fellow influencers. Anastasia Beverly Hills, oh yes, they've had their fair share of drama in the past, but they never fail to act professionally and respectfully at all times, even when things don't go their way. Norvina, who is the brand's president, took to her Instagram story to reveal a rival brand was telling consumers that ABH is drag makeup. Norvina explained why this annoyed her, and she never mentioned the name of the brand, but customers were speculating that it may have been Two-Faced Cosmetics.
I am a huge believer in being authentic and staying in your own lane, especially in this business, and especially if you are a brand. I think as an influencer, you have some leeway in what you can do and what the public is willing to forgive, but I think as a brand, it's important to do your best. Sometimes you just get caught up and it is what it is. I think that cosmetics can be very competitive on all sides, and you know what, that's just the nature of the business. Competition has absolutely never scared me. But what it does sometimes is it annoys me because people play unfair, and let me explain what that means. That makeup's competitive and it can be competitive, and that's fine. I'm not scared of competition. But sometimes what happens is I think, especially on the brand side, people get a little bit too enthusiastic with winning and play a little dirty. And that really bothers me because I'm very big on being fair. I'm huge on that, as a matter of fact. So, and I also, two things that really turn me off, it's being unauthentic and representing yourself as something that you're not. Because to me, that's just weird. Be you, you know? And two, playing dirty. I mean, it's very simple. Like saying you're one thing when you're really another, and the other happens to be negative. That being said, this really rubbed me the wrong way today, and I'm definitely not here to call anybody out per se by name. But I'm annoyed enough to talk about it, and that's a dangerous place for me because I don't usually voice how I feel, and I must be really fucking pissed to say something. A lot of brands these days want to show their support and how down they are, and I think that's great, you know what I mean? And I think for a lot of people it's just a marketing spin, and we know that, and that's none of my business. We started off supporting Drag Race years ago, and it was one of the best decisions we've ever made. I love that show, and I love the community. And I think that, you know, on social media, brands want to show a united front of support, and that's wonderful. What really pisses me off is the double standards. And that is having your field team and your representatives send out a message to consumers that ABH is drag queen makeup. Now, you and I both know that when you say it like that, that energy is negative. You're basically looking down on it. But you would never have the type of balls to come on social media and say that and let your followers know how you really feel. And I don't like that, because you're not talking about some influencer that's having a bad day because people are people. You're talking about, you know, as a brand, obviously you have to live up to certain standards, and you're responsible for, people expect more out of you. Understandable. They expect more out of me. Understandable. So that rubbed me the wrong way, in a big way, because I'm like, what are you trying to say? Like, what are you really trying to say? I play in my hair when I'm stressed, sorry. You guys know me, I'm not petty. I don't get into internet beefs, but that's a fast way to piss me off, just because you're not a consumer, you're a brand. And it's not cool, it's unprofessional. So that's it, I guess. That's my little vent of the day. But hi, Lexi. She's so cute. I don't like that. And I don't think your followers will like that either. I've seen that reference thrown around so many damn times. And it's very common amongst industry artists that have been around for a long time, that maybe are feeling a little bit left out, or loss of job opportunities with the new wave. Influencers are taking all the jobs. They're not taking all the damn jobs, okay? Calm down. They're just more options now. It's not the same old 5 people, and I think that's a good thing. But that's where that energy comes from. I call it old school mentality, and it's not really helpful. it's not all the same, and I think it's what our differences that make us freaking awesome, and that's how we all got here. So relax, literally relax, accept it, embrace it. It's dope. Tired of everyone just pretending like it's all good and then talking shit on the low, like finding social media and influencers such a threat. Finding us as a threat. I'm sure we're not the only ones. I'm just throwing that because it's my particular situation. But, like, relax, dude. It's all good. You'd win a lot more if you were cool.
Now, some fans were wondering, what's the issue with her makeup being compared to drag makeup? Norvina had stated on Twitter, somebody is running around having their team call our brand at drag queen makeup, thinking I'm not going to find out and catch all the shade they're throwing. A fan had tweeted, are we supposed to be insulted by that though? Because my drag sisters are the shit, and better at makeup than me. So the point is? No, of course not. It's like every time somebody tells me I look trans. It's how they meant it. That's very disrespectful. They meant it as a diss, and that says a lot about them. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Norvina is in the wrong for being offended that her makeup is being compared to drag makeup? Or do you think she has valid reasons to be upset? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.